We are today having a very important event, which is actually going to be an annual event. That is the CS Forum, to address the delegates or the leadership of our cooperative movement. We had one last year, same time, same venue, in Naivasha, here in Naivasha. And this forum is organized by Cooperative Alliance of Kenya, the chair here, Mr. Malonza, and the CEO, Mr. Daniel Marube, and the board. And accompanying me is the entire leadership of the Ministry of Cooperative, the PS, the Commissioner, and even the regulators present. We had a wonderful engagement, and we've also received great visitors from the United States. One of them is the top five cooperative credit union in the United States, the Bookfast. The CEOs are here in the country, and we have been hosting them. They have visited a number of our cooperatives and our credit unions. Today I have given a scorecard, self-assessment of the memorandum that I received from these leaders of the cooperative sector last year when we had a similar event, and I've been able to give them blow by blow and progress made and actions taken and works in progress. I've specifically picked on about 3 value chains. One of them is the coffee value chain. The coffee value chain has undergone serious reforms, courtesy of calls and farmers' cry to government that the prices of coffee per kilo was very low. By the way, coffee was selling, they used to get an advance of 20 shillings, and the market would attract a payment of about 60 shillings. So farmers will end up actually total price farmers were receiving was 60 shillings. In these reforms, government is intervening to support the farmers of Kenya. And we've seen market failures. Ideally, the Nairobi Coffee Exchange and all the actors are supposed to act in concert with the interest of the farmers. But we've seen a kind of behavior that seems to undermine the interest of the farmer. And that's why the government is coming up and has even made provision of 4 billion shillings as a cushion, as an intervention. We will be offering 80 shillings per kilo as an advance. 40 shillings will be paid on delivery of the cherry to the factory, the primary processing factory, and 40 shillings will be paid on delivery to the mill. That money is now available. We already have 2.7 billion, which was given earlier by government. We are adding another 4, totaling 6.7 as a revolving fund. We also have the farm inputs subsidy. We have the program under the Ministry of Agriculture, and we've also been having new KPCU running a similar farm input revolving fund or subsidy, which has also seen us grow our production. We are projecting this year to improve our production from 51,000 metric tons to slightly above 60. And we are projecting next year, with this kind of intervention we have made, to push it to over 75,000 metric tons.
What do you say this year?
We are harvesting and pulping, which closes on in January. That is a crop year. Our crop year doesn't run with the annual year because we have 2 crops in a year. So the last crop is